good, everybody? We are here with the second ever episode of Bobby Talks. If you guys did miss out on the first one, you can click on the link that is going to be somewhere up above my head and make sure to check that one out because you're not going to want to miss out on it. This week, we actually have 3 of the top pro players in all of North America. First off, we've got Bolu.
What's up?
And after that, we've got Maralto.
Hello.
And then last but certainly not least, we've got Tectonic.
Hey, everybody.
So some of you guys who watched the 2020 CODM champs might actually remember a 1v4 that Tectonic had in the finals. It was actually going up against one of the players who is going to be playing with us today. For those of you who for some reason missed out on it, I think it went a little something like this.
With Maralto in the last one, Una will drop right after getting the kill. Bolu trying to surge on forward. Impulsive's going to go massive again for the team. Impulsive goes huge again.
Could he do this? Go to the bomb! Wait, why aren't they going to the bomb?
I think it's...
Just go to the bomb.
No way! What just happened? Obviously, that was one of the most legendary matches that I've ever seen in Call of Duty Mobile, and even though I was casting the match, that's about how I felt whenever I was actually watching it go down. So before we hop into the action today, Tectonic, I gotta know, what was going through your mind whenever that happened?
Me and a lot of emotions, that was a game changer. It kind of switched what was going on in game. Being down like 5-4, odds of us not winning the S&B. We were never really strong at S&B.
Did you expect 2 people to hop out of top blue at the same time?
No, not at all.
When you saw that, what'd you kind of think?
If I could take the first guy, I'll most likely win the 1v1.
Sounds pretty simple as it is. Yeah, Maralto, what from your POV as one of the people who is in top, what was the thought process for you guys?
It was a 2v1. And, well, I had a sniper, so I wasn't sure, if it'd be better for me to get a gun or not. I talked to Deathleys. We had a little bit of time to talk, just being in top blue. And he said, yeah, let's go to Delhi, let's get a gun. So, so the second we jump out of the window to go Delhi, Tectonic lines us up from back alley, and yeah, we just get taken out immediately.
Bolu, obviously you were in the match as well, and you're the IGL for Tribe. What were the comms with you and Tectonic like in that moment?
I was like, good job, but we got to focus on the next round. You don't want to get too overexcited, otherwise if you get too excited, then you lose focus, and then that can affect you. Their playstyle was tell me not, Maralto, that you guys are just playing picks the entire time and waiting for us to push. That's what I knew. I knew y'all were going to do that in the 5th round. I knew you guys just calls me oh, let's play picks, and maybe they'll make a mistake.
I think that round 6 or round 11 was probably the more underrated part of that, because obviously everybody remembers Tectonic's 1v4 clutch and everything, but the execution on the retake, and especially a 5-man retake like that is not easy to do, and definitely the team chemistry that requires was really, really cool to watch.
I would consider it the most beautiful round in Call of Duty history. How it down was so beautiful.
So since I have all of you guys here right now, I wanted to get your thoughts on the new PP19 Bizon. For some of today's games, we're actually going to be trying out the Bizon together, and since these guys are the pro players, they're the ones that are playing at the top level of the game, I'm going to be letting some of them pick our loadouts for the PP19 Bizon. And while we're stomping some pubs, I'm going to grill you guys on some questions about Call of Duty Mobile Competitive, where you guys came from, and that type of thing as well. So the only rule right now is that you have to use the PP19, but outside of that, you can pick any loadout that you want. We can highlight some of you guys' loadouts as well, just to give people an idea of what does work best with this, because it really does have a ton of really cool options. Bolu, what is your go-to PP19 loadout?
My loadout, I use the monolithic suppressor, no stock, large caliber, ammo, granulated, and OWC laser. And if you're a rank warrior and you're trying to, be the best, you want to run quick fix, hardline, and lightweight, or if you want to be, one of those guys who are true tryhard, you want to run shrapnel thermite, you see a lot of those today. But if you're a decent human, a competitive player, you're going to be running dead silence, toughness and quick fix, and everything else is banned in comp, lightweight, and you don't want to run shrapnel. Come on, you got to be realistic here. We need to just all come to a gentleman's agreement and no one use shrapnel anymore. Come on, that's just so annoying to deal with.
I don't understand why more people don't use High Alert. I think High Alert is the best blue respawn perk, personally.
High Alert helps you because the guys in the smoke, you can see them,
All right, Maralto, what's your go-to?
I kind of have a slower build than Bolu's, but I still rock the skeleton stock, granulated grip tape, OWC laser. Those are just common things for, I feel like, everyone's build in COD Mobile in general. I run the extended barrel though, the extended light barrel. and large caliber ammo as well. So it's a little bit different, but I mean, it's more based on holding an angle instead of just pushing through and trying to kill everybody.
What about you, Tectonic?
So I have a OWC Marksman as my barrel, and then I have no stock OWC laser tack, of course the large caliber A ammo, and then the granulated rear grip.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the exact same build as Tectonic, so I think we can definitively say that that is the best one here. Okay, so how old are each of you guys?
I was thinking of a joke, but no, I'm 19. There we go.
19 as well.
And I'm 20 years old.
Well, I didn't expect to feel that old, but I guess I do now since I just celebrated my 26th birthday. Is that right? Honestly, after 21, you kind of lose track because nobody cares about your birthday anymore anyway. Which of you has been a pro player for the longest?
I've been playing comp since 2017.
And that was Critical Ops, right?
No, I played Bullet Force, then Forward Assault, then I went to PUBG, then I went to CODM. That was my career path.
Oh, wow. So you've played like a lot of different games.
Oh, and Standoff 2 as well. You know, gotta add that in as well.
What about you, Maralto?
I started somewhere between Season 3 and Season 4 of COD Mobile.
Oh, wow. So you're relatively new, especially relative to most of the competitive scene. Had you played other mobile games before that?
Like Candy Crush.
Oh my god.
Not really.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
I'm assuming there were other shooters that you had played prior to Call of Duty Mobile?
I played some CSGO, but that was like 5-6 years ago, so it's been a long while.
What inspired you to start playing Call of Duty Mobile?
I mean, I never played a COD before. Like I grew up not being able to play rated M games, so I saw they came on the App Store and I was just interested, so I downloaded it.
Well, it's good to know that I am not the only person whose first Call of Duty was Call of Duty. I just got axed. Are you... Peter, cut that out!
What about you, Tech? What inspired you?
Honestly, like I was a huge fan of CSGO at a young age. I felt like I was one of the best in competitive. And then I kind of transferred over to COD because my whole team was quitting for COD.
Makes sense. I'm assuming each of you probably had other Call of Duties that you played prior to this as well?
Yeah, I played MW3, Black Ops 1, MW2, but that stopped after that.
How do you explain being a professional Call of Duty mobile player to your family?
So yeah, I make money up playing off my phone, and they're like, okay.
Do you go to college alongside?
Yeah, you take 4 classes in university right now. It's tough to handle the 2, so you have to balance your schedule out. You know, where you focus on your education during the morning to the early evening, and then evening time you play the game competitively from like what 7 to 11 p.m.
Is Call of Duty Mobile basically your job at this point?
I mean, I think I'm the only one here who has a job and goes to school and still plays this too, so
Gotcha.
It's a little different, but there's not enough money involved yet in the game to make it a full-time thing.
For me, it's like university is my job. My parents have high expectations from education, so gaming always comes second.
Bolu, I've seen your tweet about storylines in competitive gaming. Obviously, I think that's a reference to your kind of rivalry with Zygnus. So what are some storylines in Call of Duty Mobile that casual viewers might not necessarily know about?
For competitive to be interesting, the viewers need to know, like, there needs to be some sort of rivalries, otherwise the scene is boring. And I feel like I'm the only person actually like trying to make that a thing.
Bolu, how did you feel about the BR event?
Oh, I played with Marshy, and that was annoying. He over here, like, it's funny, I'm the one who invited him to play, and he's over here, like, calling me trash.
Do you remember when I tempested you out of a helicopter?
Oh, he hit him.
Oh, did I hit him?
Oh, he didn't even know that he hit him.
Oh, he got Bolu! Bobby!
It was awesome. Like, I was like, I got this. Like, I got my sniper. Like, I think I'm pretty good. You know, I'm taking some shots. I just like get killed. I'm like, what? I literally said like, what the F is this crap? Like, that's what I said.
I think you were actually my first kill in the entire event.
I got like 50 damage. This guy Marshy just baiting me.
What do you think is the biggest difference? Like, what allows BR pros to be that much better in a BR setting?
Movement.
Is the movement really that much different?
You can just slide forever.
Yeah, there's no fatigue. There's no movement fatigue.
And just game sense on the map. You know, we don't play BR. You know where all the spots are.
And it actually makes a lot of sense because hip fire accuracy in BR is so much different. So especially when the hip fire spread is so small, to be able to have a shotgun that does that amount of damage, especially with basically no spread on it, it makes sense that shotguns are going to dominate in that setting, even if you don't necessarily need to ADS with it. So obviously, PP19 is in the game right now. What would you rank as the top 3 guns in the game?
if you don't include snipers, I would say the PP19 is probably, I don't know if I would say is the best SMG. I mean, the QQ9 is pretty good. I'd say they're probably evenly matched. I think Man of War is still the best gun in the game, though. I don't know if Bolu and Tech agree with that, but
Our team bans it like primarily, so we never actually have to deal with it. But it's definitely, in my opinion, the best gun, and it goes something like DRH and then QQ9.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think the QXR is definitely good, but in order to build it out well, you have to sacrifice something. So either you're losing out on mobility and you gain recoil control and range, or you sacrifice one of those two, and with the Bizon, you don't have to sacrifice any of them because you can build it out to have crazy range, and you still got 64 bullets, which, I mean, if you're running out of 64 bullets in a gunfight, then you deserve to die anyway, you know?
I think we're all expecting a nerf from the Bizon. That's just for all of us.
On one side, expecting it, and on the other side, knowing how strong some guns have been for a really long time, so it could be...
Right, maybe not sometime soon, but eventually.
Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely... I put it, like, right there next to the QQ9. I think... in the mid to long range, the Bizon is just insane because it has no recoil. But is there a double nuke?
Yeah, it's Tech. The silent killer.
Maralto, don't you have one?
Not this game. Couldn't find enough people.
Yeah, I keep running in circles and I'm just not seeing anybody. I'm like, where is everybody? I need kills. This is embarrassing. Well, there you guys have it. I want to give a big thank you to Tectonic, Bolu, and Maralto for joining us. As always, if you want to find out about any of these guys, you can check out each and every one of them using the links down in the description. Also, make sure you subscribe to the COD Mobile Esports channel. We are going to have new Bobby Talks episodes coming very soon, and I'm super excited for each and every one of them. As always, make sure to let me know down in the comments below who you guys think should be in the next episode of Bobby Talks. And if there's anything in particular that you guys want to see us talk about, make sure to let me know that down in the comments as well. But that's going to be it for the episode. Thank you everybody for joining. Hope you guys did enjoy, and we will see you guys in the next one.
See you guys in the next one. Yeah, see you in champs.
Thank you everybody for the support, and I hope you guys did enjoy this. As always, Tech signing off.
Appreciate y'all watching. Thank you all for coming out, watching us, you know, however long this interview will be. Hopefully y'all watch the competitive scene and keep following up on everyone's storylines, and I'll see you guys next time.
Like and subscribe. Well, this isn't terribly effective. Hello?